The demo for it came out yesterday. However, I have a Japanese account, which you guys already know. So, I'm gonna start this off, but there will be a poll to decide if you guys want to see me do this or Yakuza Kiwami 3. And yes, it'll be a video and a poll this time, because I really want to get your vote on the matter. But since the demo's official, let's get on with it. This kind of counts towards the playthrough because I still have to do this, Dragon Quest II. And that's going to be my focus once I'm done with this. Let us begin with the demo for Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Save data created. I still have to do Dragon Quest II, which, if you're watching by this point, I'll probably be starting it once I'm done with Super Mario Galaxy 2 postgame. It's gonna be nuts. Where do I even start with this? Yes, I know this is the demo, but this is going to count towards my playthrough anyway if you guys end up voting for it. Hello everyone, I'm MegamanNG. Welcome to Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. I was originally planning on doing this on the Nintendo 3DS, but for whatever the reason, I didn't go through with it. Besides, what better way to do it than do this? To think that they would announce it is an understatement. Now, can the same be said for the Zenithian trilogy and maybe Dragon Quest VIII? But yeah, let's do it. Let's get started. And let's first check the system. Okay, so you have your controls. Set confirm button is with the A button, because of course, we'll be using English text, and we'll be creating our adventure log. We'll use this one. Enter a name. No, we'll be using the name of the hero of Dragon Quest VII, Oster. For those who don't know, yes. Okay. What are the settings? English. And there are 4 difficulty settings. You have easy going, you have happy medium, you have tough going, and you can set freely. I'll stick with happy medium. Believe me, I want a challenge, but you can customize it to your liking. That's what I like. Okay, camera angles. Uh-huh. Vertical and horizontal axis is as it would. Down is up, up is down. Good. I'll set the brightness to around 70. Yeah, I'll set it to around 60. That would be acceptable. Alright. Yeah, I know. Keep the log in the full version. Let's get started anyway.
We all set? Aye, aye! Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. Now then, how do we get out of here? Of course, here we are. You push that side, all right? And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. Even my father doesn't know about it. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3!
So that's how it's going to be, is it? You're still not going to tell me what you're up to?
No.
Huh? So you're not going to tell me? Well, I don't care anyway, because I'm not going to waste my breath asking you again. But you haven't heard the last of this. I'm going to find out what you're plotting, and I'm going to tell everyone. So there. I almost forgot. Tomorrow's the day of the pilchard harvest. I'd better be getting off to bed. And so had you. It only comes round once a year, you know. See you later, Mr. Mysterious.
Time for the basic controls. Use the left analog stick to walk around. Hold on the ZR while moving and you'll dash about. Press A to interact with people you like to talk to or investigate. Press X to open the menu. If there's anything about the game you don't understand, you can always go to the Info tab of the menu and look at the Traveler's tabs, which has heaps of handy explanations. And aside from that, this is it. We play the role as Oster, the protagonist of Dragon Quest VII. Okay. This should at least have like an auto setting. And you could even set the battle settings from normal to fast to ultra fast. I'll set it to fast because I'd rather be easy. And we'll just set to autoplay event scenes. It helps. Alright, let's head inside. I was originally planning on doing this on the 3DS. But for whatever reason I decided against it. We get a medicinal herb. Nice, we get a set of Wayfarer's clothes. This raises up our defense. And you'll also notice your vocation at the bottom, Fledgling Fisherman. He only has one skill and it's Zoom. Alright. Wait, not yet. Okay, no. Just like how it was before.
Wakey, wakey, young man. You can't stay in bed all morning. It's the most important day of the year in Pilchard Bay. The day of the pilchard harvest. Your father is already headed over to meet Mayor Maid by the jetty. Now get up and get yourself ready. Come on, chop chop.
Well, we better do that. And I am happy that...
All set? It wouldn't do for a fisherman's son to sleep in, you know. Head down to the jetty this instant. Your father needs your help. Oh, before you go... Take this to your father, will you? You know how he likes his pilchards.
We get the pilchard sandwich. Nice.
Well, off you go now. Take that sandwich down to the ship and make sure he gets it.
Seriously, the game is so beautiful to look at. And I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch, and that's saying something. Not to mention, I am happy the music is as it should be. Okay, so let's explore around. Maybe we might find some interesting stuff while we're here. I mean, it's not a Dragon Quest game without it, let me tell you. Alright, 10 gold coins here. And I'm thankful it's not orchestrated instead of MIDI, because my modded new 2DS XL, I'm playing a version of Dragon Quest which is essentially uncensored, meaning orchestrated music. Seriously, if you haven't played Dragon Quest VII, you honestly should. Speaking of which, this game had been delayed numerous times. I don't know why they did that, but yeah, yikes. It came out for the PlayStation 1 in 2000, before the release of Final Fantasy IX. And we wouldn't get this game until 2001. And let's just say that people didn't like it. I still can't get over the review for it. Oh, we get a Cypress stick. That's not going to help us much. And that's the church right here, so keep this in mind. I truthfully wanted to do a playthrough of Dragon Quest VII on the 3DS, but when Square-Enix announced this, that plan went out the window. It legit went out the window. It seriously legit went out the window, and I am so thankful for that. Now I gotta make sure I clean things up around here. Yeah, check every single nook and cranny. Because in Dragon Quest, you should. And when I do my eventual playthrough of it, yeah. I wonder if H.C. Bailey's gonna try his luck doing this. Oh, nice, we get ourselves a hairband. No, we can't equip that. Seriously, I love the menu for the system. It is just so good. The last Dragon Quest game I played was Dragon Quest I HD 2D Remake. Oh good, we get a leather hat. That raises our defense up to 3. Up by 3. Since there's nothing else here, we can move on. Yeah, we're supposed to meet up with the dad.
I respect your opinion, Pollock, but I don't see why we can't just head to the usual fishing spot.
When the ocean tells me something, I have to listen. I've been studying the currents and tides, and we need to cast our nets elsewhere this year. A fisherman's job is to follow the fish. Where they go, we go. End of story.
You're not wrong, but the thing is... Oh, look who's here. You've come to give your father a hand, I take it?
You took your time, my lad. Now, are you ready to actually do some work for a change? Oh, first things first. Please tell me you brought me one of your mother's sandwiches. Oh, I'm famished. That's the stuff. There's nothing like pilchards in the morning. I can't set sail without one of these in my belly. Stop staring at me like that, lad. You put me off my pilchards. You want to swab the decks or something.
You're telling me to do that? How quaint. Maribel, what are you doing in there? Yeah, if you play Dragon Quest VII, you know. We get a set of rags. Seriously, Maribel, why are you down there? Nice, we got some money. Nice, we get a medicinal herb. What are you doing here? Shh! Get lost, will you? You're gonna blow my cover.
Yes?
Eh? Who's that over there? Well, well, if it isn't young Maribel. Looks like I caught me a stowaway. Why is it such a big deal anyway? Why can't you just let me come fishing with you? Go on, just forget you saw me. Please, did I mention how tasty your stew is? Really, you'll have to tell me the recipe sometime. Flattery will get you nowhere, young lady, and it certainly won't get you passage on this ship. Now get out of here before I tell your father what you've been up to. And as for you, young man, I've got a pile of potatoes that need peeling. Yeah, this is all your fault. I hate you. Plus, it's not fair. One day you'll get to jump on a boat and leave this stupid island behind. At least for a little while. I know all the grown-ups say there's nothing out there except more ocean, but they're lying to us. I know it. I'll get you back for this. I'll tell everyone where you at Pritt's Keeper have been sneaking off to. I mean it! You got issues, lady. Oh, there you are, Osta. You took your time. I've nearly finished peeling those potatoes. By the way, I couldn't help but notice you getting an earful off young Maribel. She's a spirited one and that last... Yeah, I know.
No.
Well, my lad, it's almost time for us to set sail. I know you can't wait to taste adventure on the high seas. Well, you're still no more than a codling. You'll be more of a burden than a help. Don't be sore now. Keep up the good work and you'll get there in the end. I know you'll make a fine fisherman one day. You're my flesh and blood, after all. In the meantime, you've a very important job to keep you busy. Looking after your mother. Keep the old girl safe while I'm away, you hear?
Now,
Weigh anchor. Hoist the mainsail. Well, at least they've went off. And there's the item shop here. Ah, there you are.
Thanks.
I've been looking everywhere for you. The king requests an audience. A rather urgent one, it would seem. You know the way to Estard Castle, of course? Simply follow the path northwest from Pilchard Bay. Yes, sir. Your cooperation in this matter would be greatly appreciated. So you got summoned to the castle again. Lucky old you. Well, guess what? I'm coming too. That alright with you? Alright then. Let's get moving, shall we? You can talk to your traveling companions by pressing the B button. They'll happily chat about all sorts of things, from funny little thoughts they've had to helping you puzzle off the next step. A notification will appear in the top right when a companion's itching to strike up. Check in with them often. They might just have a nice bit of know-how to relay.
Hey!
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but to get to Elster from Pitchard Bay, you just need to follow the path to the north. And don't even think of making any detours along the way. I don't want to waste any of my valuable time sightseeing. Whatever you say. Seriously, I really so can't wait to play this. If you get lost or forget where you're going, don't worry. Just look for the orange symbol on your map. Any person or place marked with this icon is worth interacting with. You'll also find a mini-map in the bottom left on the screen, which is sure to come in handy. If you want to look at the big picture, press the Y button to open up the map. While on the map, take a look in the top right corner to see a reminder of your objective. Yep, we get a cypress stick. Look, I know you're not exactly Mr. Chatty, but I refuse to trudge all the way to Estrid in deathly silence. I won't even ask you to make the conversation. I'll just let you know when I've got something to say, and you can choose whether or not to listen. Make sense? Good, then we're on the same page. I've said my piece for now, so let's get moving. Estrid's castle's northwest of Pilchard Bay, in case you somehow managed to forget already. Sure thing. But seriously, I am flabbergasted by how insane this game is. Nice, we got a Chimera wing. You see now, those are items. Phew, what a slog that was. Well, here we are in Estard. Right, I'm off. See ya. What's that? We'll be heading back together? Oh, we'll worry about that later. I got places to be. See you around. And the music is just as good as I remember. I will not lie to you. Seriously, I am so happy I get to experience this. This is just too good. And we get the map screen. Press Y to open the map and see what else is in your location. You can also check up on your objective and use zoom. The local map will show your current surroundings, displaying useful items such as the location of chests or facilities. The region map will show the lay of the land for the island or continent. The world map, as you might expect, gives you a look at the world. You can cast zoom by selecting a highlighted point on the map or by choosing a location from the list on the left side. Very detailed. I like that. Watch out, will you? You'll take a terrible tumble if you're not too careful. If you end up in a crumpled heap, I'm not going to be the one to fish you out.
Ooh.
Dude, what? I can't even go down? There's like a rope there. What the hell? Welcome to the local shop. Yeah, they don't really have that much, and I only have like 73. But I can just sell off what I don't need. Just one, please. Alright, that's much better. Yeah, we'll just get him a pot lid. Alright, that should do it. Important note when you play this game, make sure to check everything, because you never know. Sometimes you might find items, and other times you might not find anything at all. Oh, nice, we get a pilchard pie. Nope, the chest is locked down. Get money. Trust me, if my experience playing the game on the 3DS is of any indication, you gotta do this like that. Nice, another medicinal herb. And dirty gold coins. Well, that's gonna be rich. Nice, another set of rags. Guess not much else is there left, huh? And this is the end. You can use to basically get some needed R&R. Although the Chimera Wings are essentially useless when you have Zoom. Seriously, I can't get enough of the music. I used to remember when I got this game on the 3DS, we had to wait 3 years to get it because Square-Enix was in their idiot dork age. But nowadays, we don't have to wait that long. I mean, we got it in 2016 when Japan got it first. And essentially, the music we got was more MIDI based. I was not a fan of that. I just wasn't. But years later, when I modded my new Nintendo 2DS XL, that I got from Nintendo, by the way, I basically played like an uncensored version of DQ7. And the results I got were way better. Kiefer.
Ah, there you are. I reckon it must be my fault you've been called here again. Sorry about that. Now, you remember the plan, don't you?
Yes.
The grown-ups keep saying that this is the only island in the world. But that's total nonsense, and we're going to prove it. I know we've been spending all our time fixing up that old wreck in the cave near Pilchard Bay, but we have to face facts. There's no way the two of us will ever get that boat seaworthy. If we want to set sail for new lands, we need to go back to the drawing board. As luck would have it, though, I've been searching through the castle storerooms and came across this book. It looks properly ancient, so it must be the real deal. I found something else when I was down there and all. Check this out. So, what do you think? Looks like a piece of rubble, doesn't it? Well, that's what I thought at first as well. But check out the pattern on it. I've never seen anything like that before. Not that it's important right now, of course. I just thought I'd better show you before I forgot, that's all. Now, the book says there's a place called the Shrine of Awakening in the mountains to the east of here. And it seems there's a way of getting its doors to open, too. Of course, the eastern mountains are off-limits to islanders, which makes them the perfect place to hide something special, don't you think?
I agree.
Anyway, the point is, we can forget about the boat for now. I'm going to head east for a little recce, see if I can find this shrine. You're here because my old man summoned you, right? Well, just try to keep him talking for as long as you can. Hopefully the guards won't twig that I've scarpered. Come and join me once you're done here, alright? I'll be waiting.
Well, looks like we'll have ourselves something to do at least. Nothing else here. Wait, what's this? Mini medals? Okay. We get a medal album. Oh, I will search high and low for them. That's a promise. That is a goddamn promise. Yeah, we can't access them. Yet.
Kiefer! Kiefer! Where the devil is that boy?
That does it. He's gone too far this time. This is outrageous. Outrageous, I say.
Your Majesty, if you will forgive me, I am sure that Prince Kiefer has his reasons for absconding so suddenly. Please, I beg of you, you must try to remain calm.
Honestly, why do you insist on sticking up for that wretched boy? Anyway, to the matter at hand. I have been expecting you, young man. Follow me. We have much to discuss. Sit yourself down, if you would. Now, you're going to look me in the eye, and I'm going to ask you something very important. Is that clear?
Understood.
Tell me the truth. Is there something you're hiding from me?
No.
Let me be clear. You cannot worm your way out of this one. Of late, Kiefer has been behaving like a prince possessed. He has been entirely incapable of sitting still for a moment. Do you know what the wretched boy did today? He stole a precious ring that once belonged to his mother. A keepsake I treasure more than life itself. What in the world can he hope to achieve through such acts of petty larceny? I confess that I myself occasionally strayed from the straight and narrow path in my youth, but by the time I was Prince Kiefer's age, I had more than grown out of such behavior. The exact details of my youthful indiscretions are neither here nor there, of course. The fact of the matter is, my son is likely out there causing more mayhem even as we speak. Which is why I need you to talk some sense into my idiot boy. For better or worse, Prince Kiefer is the future of this kingdom. You must impress upon him the fact that his behavior is utterly unacceptable in one who would be king.
Really? That's it? Okay, that's no big deal. But let's check out the other rooms before we venture off. We got 20 gold coins, a pilchard pie, nothing here. Yeah, this game, I swear, it's going to make me put a lot of my time towards. Nice, another medicinal herb. Wait a minute, what if there's anything that's downstairs? Nope. That's not even worth looking into. And what about here? Nope. Let's check on the other side. Guess not. Yeah. let's head on out. According to our map, he's heading east of the island, so we need to head there now. Seriously, this game is just phenomenal to look at. Not to mention, you also autosave. Yup, at least the map is easy enough for us to understand. Way better than how it was before when I first started, when I played on the 3DS. And like I said, I originally wanted to play this game on the 3DS as part of my journey through Dragon Quest. But when they made this announcement, I did not see it coming. Nice, we get a seed of agility. Well, we've arrived now at the Shrine of Mysteries.
At last! I thought you'd never show up. Anyway, this is where things start to get serious. Welcome to the Forbidden Place. No turning back now. Here, take a look at this.
We obtain the ancient tome. Okay. We see an image of a bearded man in a robe holding a staff aloft. The tip of the staff is shining brightly.
So, recognize anyone? Yup, that picture of the bloke with the staff looks exactly like this statue. I've got a good feeling about this. We're close, very close. We just have to, present something to this statue and then, something will happen. Ta-da! Behold the Sunstone Ring. It's been in my family for yonks. Let's see what the statue makes of this. Well, are you with me? Shall I present the ring to the statue or what?
Sure.
Great! I knew you'd come round. None of our useless scholars ever really got to the bottom of all this stuff, you know? They never dug deep enough. It was almost like they didn't want to. Forbidden places. Royal tombs. How can you hear words like that and not want to find out more? Well, not me. I've always wanted to uncover the secrets of this island, and I've always known they had something to do with these ruins. There's something waiting for me here. Something that will change my life. My destiny. Anyway, enough talk. Let's do this. Here goes nothing. Huh? Nothing happened. Looks like I was wrong about the ring. But look what else I have up my sleeve. Ta-da! May I present to you the one and only sizzling stone. Let's see what happens now. Here we go. Still no luck. But we can't give up yet. What about the stone tablet we just found? It's not really shining anymore. But it won't hurt to try, will it? Here we go. Well, I can't deny the book's been something of a letdown. The stone tablet, too. I wanted to find a key that unlocked the world's mysteries, but it seems I was hoping for too much. There's no sense getting upset, though. After all, we can still patch the boat up and look for other islands out at sea. I borrowed the sizzling stone from your Uncle Pike, by the way. Maybe you could get it back to him for me.
Nice, we are handed the sizzling stone.
Sorry this turned out to be a waste of time. But you can't win 'em all, eh? Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, what can you do? Lacking.
Huh?
What was that? You are yet lacking. That voice. Did it come from the statue? Let's go and investigate, Osta.
Lacking. You are yet lacking.
Is that statue talking to us?
The doors of destiny will only open for those who have been chosen, and you are yet lacking.
The doors of destiny? Do you mean the doors to this shrine? Oh, and what are we lacking exactly?
If you would prove your worth, you must overcome my trial. Show me courage, which blazes bright. Show me spirit that shines from within. You must find the 3 remaining fragments of stone tablet. Only then will the doors of destiny open for you. You, who have yet to make your mark upon this world, will you face the trial?
I don't have a clue what's going on, but I know I want to find out. Come on, we have to do this. You're in, right?
Yes, I am.
Listen well, unproven ones. All you need to pass the trial lies here, within the bounds of the island. Leave no stone unturned, and keep your eyes peeled for even the slightest change. Go now. Prove your dazzling spirit and fiery resolve by gathering the 3 remaining fragments of stone tablet.
Woohoo! This is it, old friend! We're finally going to unlock the world's mysteries. And the key we needed was on the island all along. We've come this far. We can't stop now. Come on, let's get this trial done.
Seriously, I love this theme so much. Kiefer also joins our party. And we obtain the yellow fragment. Alright, things are finally getting interesting. The key to unraveling the world's mysteries is right here on this island. Now, I don't know much about this trial, but I know one thing for sure. It's no match for a dream team like you and me. Guess we're not gonna find anything. Okay. Dermot the Hermit. Okay, then we'll just have to head there. Let's do it. And it's either in Pritchard... Oh yeah, we have to return 2 things first. Another medicinal herb. Let's head home first. Here. Welcome back, my lad. And Prince Kiefer, you're here as well. This is quite the gathering. You know, I could tell from the tides that this was going to be a good year, but I never imagined it would go so well. We haven't had a haul like that in ages. Not since the year you were born, in fact. Actually, now that I think about it, that year was the best of them all. Even this latest harvest isn't close. I remember coming home all set to boast about how many pilchards we've netted, but then I found you waiting for me. Talk about stealing my thunder. You didn't hang about, did you? Couldn't wait to get out in the world. I said hello and you started bawling and then Sorry, son, I'm getting a bit choked up. Let's talk about fish, shall we? We caught a load of fish, a boatload and more. And tonight I'm gonna sleep like a log. This is the life, I tell you. Back in the bosom of my family after a hard day's fishing. What's that, my lad? You after something? A nice strong glass of anchovy cordial, maybe? Eh? Did we find anything strange when we were out at sea? Well, now you come to mention it, yes we did in fact. A very unusual object got tangled up in the nets. Where is it now? Aha! Here we go. It's an old piece of stone something or other. I was thinking I should let someone up at the castle take a look at it. And since we have a royal representative here with us, the pair you can deliver it for me. Saves me a trip. I'm dead on my feet. We obtain another yellow fragment. Excellent. I missed your cooking, Pearl, my girl. You've done it again. This sardine stew is a real winner. Score! That tablet fragment landed right in our laps. And don't worry, we'll hand it in just like your dad asked. Once our adventure's over, that is. Now let's start looking for the next one. And by the way, Kiefer's also a level 1 party member. Yeah. Kiefer doesn't really have much in terms of gear. Which is kind of disappointing, but I do like the models that they gave for it. Very, very nice. Well, let's see if we can get some interesting stuff for him, because we're going to need him on the journey ahead. I'm here to buy. What else do you need? We'll give him this. And we'll give him the leather hat. Gotta be prepared, you know. Alright, that should do it. Oh yeah, I gotta check what's up here upstairs. Oh, up here is the item shop. Okay. There is a door here. Nothing here. Get another herb. Get a leather hat. Nah, we can't even open the chests. They're locked down, so we'll have to hold off on them for a while. Let's head here. What happened to you? Well, if it isn't my favorite nephew, why don't you give us a hand with a little pickle I've got myself into, eh? As you know, your old Uncle Pike works himself for the bone each and every day, which means sometimes he forgets to take care of his little things. It's not my fault I'm so busy, but my landlord, he doesn't see it that way. He won't get off my case so just because I'm a teensy bit behind on the rent. What's the problem here? Can't you simply explain your situation to your landlord and pay him what you owe? Thank you, Your Majesty. Why didn't I think of that? But how exactly is a humble working man like me supposed to come up with an entire half a year's rent at the drop of a hat? Perhaps you can enlighten me? Let's get going. We've got stone tablet fragments to find, and this is clearly a massive waste of time. What? What's that? Stone tablet fragments, you say? You mean those things with the maps chiseled on them? Well, as it happens, I might have seen one or two of those in my time. What? Where? Tell us everything. Come on, Your Majesty. Surely, you can't expect me to give precious information like that away for free, can you? But of course, if my favorite nephew here wants to know, well, I've never dreamed of denying him anything. All I ask is that you help me fatten my purse a little. Sound like a fair deal? That's the spirit. Right then, all that you need to do is have a quick poke around town and bring me, let's say, 3 empty bottles. But listen up, I don't want any old bottles. I want nice sparkly ones that you can spot glinting in the sun from a mile off. 3 of those and the job's a good one. If I want to pay my rent, you're my only hope. It's not like anyone else on this island would lend me so much as a brass farthing. Right then, once you got the piles, come find me at Rainbow Cove up north. Toodaloo. Still can't believe we're forced to do this. This is not what I had in mind. Well, it looks like we'll have to find it at the cliffside dwelling right here. Yep, we gotta find them. That one's locked. There are no enemies here, so we don't have to worry. We can just fly through it. Get a seed of resilience. But he's not here. Greetings, fellow sage. What do you think you're doing waltzing into my house uninvited? Can't you see I'm busy? Go on, be off with you. Oh, so you're a door-to-door salesman, are you? Well, if you think I'm just gonna buy any old book you bring me, you're making a big mistake. You! When you found this book, did you find a piece of stone tablet along with it? I see. And would you be so good as to show it to me? It certainly looks the worse for wear, as does the book. But still, here they both are. When I never thought I'd lay eyes on them again. I hid that book and piece of stone tablet deep beneath the castle when I was still a young man. I can only assume you've come to me with the items in hand after hearing the voice of the ruins out of the east, yes? I knew it. You must be under the same spell I was at your age. I was absolutely determined to unravel the mysteries of the world. I was convinced that there was another world waiting for me beyond the horizon, and I would let nothing, not friends, not family, stand in the way of me finding it. And so I found myself in those ruins, listening in astonishment to the same voice that must have spoken to you.
Listen up.
Then you must know something about how to complete the trial. Indeed I do. I even attempted it myself, though I proved unworthy. I concluded it was simply far too dangerous for anyone to undertake. In fact, I blocked part of it off and built my house here to keep an eye out and ensure no one could ever attempt such foolishness again. If you value your lives, you will turn back. Prince Kiefer, one day you will inherit the throne. I cannot allow you to throw your life away when your kingdom needs you. You're telling us to just give up? Well, don't waste your breath. We're so close to getting our hands on the key that unlocks the world's mysteries. If we quit now, I just know I'd regret it for the rest of my life. What use would I be as a king then, slumped on my throne wondering what might have been? Come on, Dermot. You know we won't give up now. Fine. Here, take it. The key the party will need to take on the trial. I'm afraid it's not up to me to decide whether or not you've got the requisite mettle. You'll only find that out by facing the trial yourselves. In the cave that leads to these cliffs, you'll find a door. Head through and you'll be on the right path. I can only wish you luck, my young friends. This trial must be serious stuff if it proved too much for even stubborn old Dermot. Still, we've got nothing to lose, have we? Let's give it our best shot, Oster. We use this key here, and it leads in here. Align the shadows on the walls of stone to let the master's form be known. Align the shadows on the walls of stone to let the master's form be known. Right. So we have to use the light shining on the wall to make a picture out of shadow. As for how exactly, I'll let you be the one to do it, Asta. Okay. Bingo! Aha! It's getting there, but the shadow looks sort of empty. Doesn't look like there's anything else we can move around. Hang on a minute. Look at that tile up by the wall. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Ah! Woohoo! Now we can move on. Nice work figuring out that we need to use our own shadows, Oster.
Huh?
The tablet fragment's over there, just waiting for us to take it. Well, what are we standing about for? Flames chase away the darkness with its light, but so too does flame birth shadow. Allay your fears, conquer the shadow. Do so and the prize you seek shall be yours. What? Looks like this isn't over yet. I don't know what those things are, but I think we're in for a scrap. Ah, yes! Time to show these tribulators what you're made of. Select attack to bring every monster's HP down to 0 and win the fight. But you'll lose if all your party members' HP fall to 0, so keep a close eye. If a character needs their help, use a medicinal herb from your items. Okay. At least I'm thankful you could keep it this way. Okay, that was a bit much. They attack in unison? Yeah, keep assessing. It ain't gonna help you out. Why did you miss? Dude, knock it off. That did it.
That's how it's done.
As it were. Oh, you get experience and vocational proficiency. Oster's now level 2.
I'm going from strength to strength.
And Kafer's level 2. With this triumph, your bravery is proven. Claim your prize. We obtain another fragment. Nice. That's one more in the bag. On to the next. Yes, indeed. But I think... I can't help but feel like Pike's using us for his own ends somehow. But if it turns into another tablet fragment, I won't complain. Right then, Oster, let's find those empty bottles he asked for. Well, we can find those easily. Do you remember when we used to mess about with the empty bottles from the tavern back when we were little? We used to hide them all over the place and have treasure hunts. We pretend the yellow ones were made of gold, so they were the most precious. Indeed. But I wonder if they'll let us down this time. Oh, nice. We got 2 empty bottles. I just saw something sparkling at the bottom of the well. Do you see it too? Yeah. Oh, are you going to see what's down there? Well, be careful. You don't want to take a nasty tumble. A single file. You found something, didn't you? I knew it. I just knew it. Here, let me have a look. Oh, is that it? It's not much to write home about. I was hoping it would be a precious gem or something. Well, never mind. It's yours now. I'm not going to fight you for it. You've got Prince Kiefer with you. And we got all 3 bottles. Right, we've got the bottles. Let's head for Rainbow Cove. It's a funny little place all tucked away like that, but I kind of like it. You feel almost protected in there, you know what I mean? Indeed. And we're going to wrap this up for now. Because even though it's a demo, it's still going to count as my playthrough. I will have a thumbnail for it, hopefully. I think we've got enough empty bottles now, stuff. Let's head to Rainbow Cove and see what Pike's got in store for us next. Yes, I know. Time to save our progress. That is it for this part of the demo to DQ7 Reimagined. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell, and I'll see you in the next. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. And there will be a video where I will determine what next month's Let's Play playthrough will be. Kiwami 3 or this? Make your vote count, because I would rather play this.